To the 2K crew, I'll see you at the half.
Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Rockets. And in the backcourt, Jeremy Lin along with James Harden. And at center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Ashik in at the four slot. And looking at the Spurs, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man, Thiago Splitter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the four spot. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got the first points up on the board for the Rockets.
Well, James Harden, clearly one of the most potent offensive threats in the game. Can do it all. Pass, shoot with range, get to the rim. He led the league in free throw attempts last season with over 10 a game.
That's good. So it's the Rockets now. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
You know, a short time ago, I had a chance to catch up with Greg Popovich. He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Parsons, back to Howard. It's tipped. Oh, trying for it. Rocket 6. He dishes it to Parsons. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And Clark, you mentioned Harden, great at drawing fouls. He stays low. He holds the ball low. And when he brings it up, if the defender reaches, he just guides his arms up under theirs to draw the contact. It's a very clever move.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of players over the years do it. Kevin Durant has done it. Tim Duncan before that. Going way back, Sam Perkins used to make that move. It's really a tricky play, and it's tough to guard, but when you perfect it offensively, it's really a weapon.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by San Antonio. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Houston with a big group substitution here. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. No good from Ginobili. Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Garcia can't get it to go.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Harden, no luck. Great D that time from Bonner.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ginobili outside. Parker outside. Three-pointer. No good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs lead by 1. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
The Spurs have always been very mindful of resting key players during the regular season. Some of it has to do with the age of their players. Some of it is regarding talent because they knew they were a playoff team most years. And you look at the research, there is something to be said for not playing guys when they're fatigued because injuries are more likely if you play tired. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And that one's good. Beverly.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And back to the Spurs and their strategy of resting their star players, not without some controversy. The NBA, as you may recall, fined the Spurs and Coach Popovich for sitting all their starting players for a nationally televised game back in November.
Well, it was their 4th game in 5 nights, and Pop wanted to rest some of their guys because of just the nature of their schedule. But I think the problem was he didn't give the league advance warning. In that game against Miami, when he rested those 3 players, he actually sent them home. And I think that was a little shot at the league. And that's why there was a problem, and that's why the Spurs and Popovich ended up getting fined.
Houston with a big group substitution here. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Green kicks to Parker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Tony Parker had a phenomenal 2011-2012 campaign, but as is the case with Greg Popovich, he challenged Parker to improve upon that for last season. Popovich told him, good players can be great for a little bit, but great players are always great. And that really resonated with Parker.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, for Dwight Howard, a perfect fit with head coach Kevin McHale. So often, head coaches are former point guards, but in McHale, a Hall of Fame power forward. Howard has a coach he can quite literally see eye to eye with. And McHale is one of the all-time great post-up scorers. And for Dwight Howard, he said that was the biggest reason for his decision to come to Houston, saying, quote, I felt he could really help me develop in the post. Guys, back to you.
You don't see many great back-to-the-basket big men these days, guys. He is one of the best, certainly. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
For Houston, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Harden with it. Now Green defending. Harden kicks to Parsons. Dishes it to Usher. And the layup is good. Think about how great Parker's been. We forgot his career almost came to an end in the summer of 2012. This is a very interesting part of his career.
That's right. He was an innocent bystander at a club in New York when a melee erupted and bottles were thrown. He got a shard of glass that penetrated almost through his left eye. Very easily could have lost his vision and lost his career. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Green. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Here's Parker, drills the baseline jumper. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-5 run here. And the foul called on Daniel Green. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Harden hits them both. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Leonard. No good on the triple. Harden outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Nice strong finish. Very nearly a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
And he can't hit the second. Got it off in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. And it's halftime out in San Antonio. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a view here of the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk as we welcome you back to the game.
Well, I tell you what, that Southwest Division can be really tough. Seems like there are always at least 2 title contenders in the division and 3 to 4 teams that are fighting for a playoff spot. The Rockets felt the toughness as they went just 6 and 10 against the rest of the Southwest.
Rockets, Clark, against the Southwest, 6 and 10, as you said. And those losses were big as far as playoff seeding is concerned. Steve, very hard playing in that division.
Well, it toughens you up in a hurry, that's for sure. I mean, the Rockets still have yet to win the division title since it first came about in 2004. They've been in the hunt, and they've made the playoffs, but they've also been going against some dominant franchises in San Antonio and Dallas.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, for the Houston Rockets, a remarkable rebuild process since 2009. They remained around a 500 team, trading for draft picks and young prospects, preserving cap space, and acquiring the elite talents of James Harden and Dwight Howard. They've become, once again, a contender in the West. Kevin, this is a young team poised to make some real noise.
The story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris.
Seems like every year, guys, you look at Tony Parker and he's found something else to add to his game. He's always improving.
Harden kicks to Howard. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the basket good. Ashik's got 7 points in the game.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint and this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Last season for Tony Parker, arguably his best ever. 20 points a game, almost 8 assists. 52% Steve from the field, and there was even talk at midseason about maybe MVP consideration.
Well, his ability to score inside around the rim is amazing, but he's also become a master of knocking down the jump shot from that 15 to 18-foot range. But really, this team has been built now around Parker. Their offensive strategy completely tailored to suit his talents.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
1:22 left to play here in the third. Now the dish to Leonard. Back to Parker. Pass to Green. Launches a 3, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Beverly kicks to Parsons. Right side Garcia. He feeds it to Howard. Passes to Beverly. Parker with the steal. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Houston making some changes. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Harden in for Chandler Parsons. Here's Beverly, covered by Parker. Beverly, the pass to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Harden. Fires for 3, and the shot is good. Harden's got 13.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Softly drops in the floater. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
And we've reached the end of the third. Rocket. And the final period of play just about to start. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
A finger roll finish at the bucket. Harden's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets. Ginobili kicks to Bellinelli. Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Houston leading by 8. It's Harden with the drive.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Boy, Kevin, that's a confident shot. He drained that one with the defense right in his face.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Leonard kicks to Ginobili for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his fourth rebound in this one. And it's Harden slamming it down. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys, it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Well, he gives them a terrific option whenever they've got the ball, because he's mastered a lot of the moves that you need to be a premier scorer down in the low block.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Lynn kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Ashik covered by Duncan. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Ginobili with the three. Shot misses. Good D by Harden.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Howard with the stuff.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Ginobili dishes to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Leonard the pass to Parker. True on the 14-footer. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lynn against Duncan. Doubled by Diaw. Harden kicks to Lynn. Back to Harden.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Ginobili with the three. And that one's good.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
It's Harden with the drive. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Kept alive. Here's Leonard. Excellent D from Howard.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here is Harden. So we see Houston taking the W here.